I guess just what's maybe this period like for the team of being maybe stepping away from classes and being able to focus more on basketball?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good time for us to be able to just lock in on just basketball, no like outside stress or anything like that. I think it's been really good so far. We've been able to have a lot of really good practices, and I think that does have to do with like not having school and things like that. So we're really trying to lock in and make sure we're using this time to our advantage and getting extra shots up in the gym and extra workouts a lot more than we could before.
Coach sort of talked about maybe, the original plan was to play you more at the 4 position, but they kind of, over the period where you were out with your injury, they kind of worked on the 3 position with you a little bit too. What was that kind of like, maybe taking advantage of a disadvantage of having an injury and maybe learning a little bit more about what you can do with your game?
Yeah, it was really helpful actually. Obviously I wasn't expecting the injury, but I was able to learn so much, especially from the sidelines watching. We have so many good guards. Obviously Dal usually plays the 3 for us, so I was on the sidelines just watching her every rep, trying to replicate her game when I was able to come back. And then me and some of the coaches worked on the plays, so I was good on the plays from the 3 and the 4. So I think that made me a lot more confident coming back playing the 3 too.
I guess just what have you kind of maybe, what's been emphasized about Oregon so far, as you kind of gone into, the 2-day scout for them?
Yeah, we know that they're a really good team. They have good transfers and stuff like that, so we need to lock in on the scout. They have bigs, so they're a lot taller than us, so we need to make sure that we're always digging down on them, make sure we're boxing out hard. That's a really big thing. And then just taking away the drive. They like to get downhill whenever they can, so making sure we're stopping the ball, having good slides, and just taking away what they want to get. So if it's the bigs, not letting them get too deep, or whoever, if they like pull-ups or they shoot threes, we just need to take away and make them uncomfortable.
Gotcha. How are you feeling just in terms of your comfort and your role and coming back obviously from an injury? How's that kind of transition been like for you?
It's been good so far. I think the coaches have helped me a lot. Just when I was out on the side, making sure I would be confident coming back. I was still able to work out some when I was hurt, just working on my left hand too. I knew I needed to work on that more, so that was really helpful. Got my handle tighter and things like that. So I'm feeling good about my role now. The past couple games have been good. Those couple last non-conference games were really good to ease me back into it before the Big Ten. So now I'm just excited to play and start that.
Similar question, what have you learned about yourself in one semester of college?
I would say
on the court, off the court.
Yeah. Probably just that it's okay for change. College is obviously way different than high school, so I would just say that I learned it's okay, even with the coaches and stuff, it's okay, I'm a freshman, I don't know everything, it's okay to make mistakes. And it was hard to get used to that at first because coming out of high school, you're kind of the best player on your team and stuff like that. You're used to things, you know your system really well, and then you come to college and it's completely different. So just giving myself grace in that, and even coming back from the injury too, at first, obviously I had to get more comfortable. I wasn't the same as I was right away or in the same condition or whatever it was. So just giving myself grace and knowing that it's okay to mess up.
What's it been like too to be on a veteran team and have people like Kendall that you can lean on, Dal that you can lean on, just that veteran presence that they have on this team?
It's been great, honestly. They're a great group of girls. Obviously we have 5 really good veterans, and I think they're all just super good teammates. They pour into us just as much as the coaches do or anybody else. They're really locked into this team and they want what's best for us. So I think it's been really good they pull us all along with them and they set a good example, and it's just easier to get better like that when you have someone leading you, and then it's okay, well, we know we have to do this because they're setting the standard. So I think that's been really helpful for me. I think I've learned so much from them too, just watching their game and stuff. Like I said, Dal, and even Makaira and Jen, they're always helping us as the point guards, telling us things that we can work on, or what was open in the last play or whatever it was.
I guess just, I know it's brief, but one Big Ten game, maybe what'd you learn about this league from that one game against a really good opponent that maybe you feel like yourself can apply to the rest of the schedule here?
Yeah, I think we just learned that we always have to come ready to play. Everyone in the Big Ten is good, so we have to be locked in on the scout, and just like working hard all the practices leading up to it, because everyone's good. You never know what can happen, and even Ohio State was ranked higher than us, and we like ended up not losing by that much. So I think just remembering that too, like anyone can win any game, so just coming with the confidence that we're going to win every game.
Okay. Thank you, Barry.